The most important thing I can tell you, food actually is a stepping stone for so many to get other services. People come here just for food online in these places, but they're able to get the other services, whether it's health insurance, whether it's food stamp, other benefits. I have cases, domestic violence, that come over there I didn't even know, just because of this. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Oh my God, how are you, my dear?
How are you?
Beautiful day, beautiful day. After they get the food, my staff will ask them, would you like food stamps? Then they will be helped to get enrollment into food stamp benefits. This is my auntie. She's very, very strict. You know, she's in charge of all the good stuff. How are you? Hello, how are you?
Even when it's snowing, the line is going to be the same. All these people, all these volunteers, all these workers, it doesn't matter if it's raining, if it snows, or if it's like really hot outside, it doesn't matter.
I grew up on food stamps. I grew up in the projects. I know what's food insecurity. A food pantry is one of those first steps where a person can see there are other services available to them. And that's a key aspect of our communities. It's people helping people. So COPO came about, quite frankly, accidentally. So I'm an entrepreneur with my dad. We had multiple businesses here on this block. One place was Punjab Sweets, and this was going to be Punjab Fabrics. And at that time, 9/11 happened. And as the buildings fell down, the ashes came to this space here. So many community members were being rounded up in the neighborhood because their name matched on a database. You know, and it was just unfortunate how people were blaming this community of what had happened. We decided we'll open up this space. And I said to myself, yeah, I'll make it into a fabric store afterwards. 6 months, let me help the people. The organization's name was Council of Pakistan Organization. That's how I opened up. I was just going to service some folks, and then that's it, and close the place down and open up my fabric store. But when I opened up the doors, I had Indians coming in, Bengalis coming in, Sri Lankans, Haitians coming in, Jamaicans coming, all with the same issues. We speak 14 languages in my office, so we serve everyone. Many of these family members are looking for that American dream. They're here to do work, they're trying. And these people come to us, whether they want to learn English, become a citizen, or have their child to be the first one to graduate in college. That's the American dream. What those 6 months turned into is now 24 years. It just never closed. And what was supposed to be a fabric store turned out to be the fabric that held the community together.
I think COPO is the embodiment of what it means to be a community-centered organization. Mohammed is always looking for ways of serving the community. He's always trying to find ways of serving them better and adding services and adding programs based on those needs and that feedback.
Our senior center is we serve over there around 30,000 meals a year. We're the only halal meals on wheels. We're not here, these people don't have halal meals on wheels. Immigration, we serve around over 700 people a year. We're so overwhelmed with work regarding mental health counseling that now we have 2 mental health counselors on site. On top of that, we have case management services, and we serve around 700 seniors.
The Department for the Aging helped us purchase all new, brand new equipment, special ovens, special equipment to cook. So each of these pots cook for 100 people. They all cook every day, 2 to 3 times a day. So I used to do this, me and my wife, individually with the one machine. Now we can do 1,000 meals a day. How are you? So here our seniors get assistance in how to get health insurance. We also have a nurse that's also on staff that checks their blood pressure and their weight and to see if there's any issues that they're having, and that's imperative for our community. Almost 15 years I was renting the space that I have. As I grew, as my programs grew, 1,000 square feet to 5,000 square feet to 10,000 to 20,000 square feet. When we were at 20,000 square feet, we realized that I'm paying rent $25,000 a month. that I have to, at the end of the month, raise. And NFF was the group that we reached out to immediately. And at that moment, it gave us such a helping hand, because now, instead of paying $25,000 a month, I'm paying $8,000 mortgage. I'm saving so much more money that goes back into the community, go back into the services, goes back towards me hiring more staff. And on top of that, I've gained 3 more times of space that I actually had.
Nonprofits, when they acquire spaces, they are really acquiring an asset that they can leverage, knowing that this is going to increase their value. They can also apply for other financing using those assets as collateral, so they can access additional financing. But I think the most important impact is that they are able to stay in the communities that they are serving. They gain permanence in those communities as really beacons and anchors. These organizations really are building wealth and well-being for the communities they serve.
I feel so happy that I'm able to help regarding whatever it's food, immigration, whatever it is. It's my way of telling them you're not alone and we're here to help.
If tomorrow COPO is not here, it's a lot of programs that we lose for the community. It's over almost 100,000 people that won't get services. And for us, seeing the people calling us after and see they're feeling better, they're putting their life together, is just we're oh, we did our job.